For far too long, there has been too much separation. Separation is not our way. This is the way of our oppressor, of the colonizer. All religions cause separation. This is not the way of who we are as spiritual beings. There is only one true nature of reality, whether you want to agree with that or not. All religions are pieces of a puzzle that are incomplete until brought together. Once brought together, that is what we call spirituality. Only through true spirituality, for you are a soul, you do not have a soul, you are a soul. Therefore is a spirit. Therefore by right, by birthright, you are a spiritual being. Only through true spirituality do you discover and fulfill your purpose. For we all had a purpose before we came down here, but you forgot due to being reincarnated into this slavery system. We live many, many lifetimes. We've been living many lifetimes before Earth was even created. We have been eternal throughout the cosmos for eons. There are so many memories you have to unlock, but once again, due to this system, you do not know. Only through true connection with who you all call God, but only true connection with Source, Creator, Universe, Most High, will you fulfill all these things and remember everything. Your doctors and hospitals are false, for they do not heal. Your artists and the music that you listen to are not harmonizers, for they cause corruption and manipulation. What we consume is not real food, for it causes sickness. Your churches and religions are not God, for it causes separation and judgment. Everything that you do on a day-to-day basis does not further your intellect, does not further the knowledge that you intake. Understand that you are a slave, as I have said many times. If you weren't a slave, they wouldn't have you working until you're 60, 70 years old. By that time, you're getting ready to wither away. Understand that the human body is not naturally made to age, but due to seeing this for all these years, you have been programmed to believe that we are supposed to age. Due to the work environments that you work in, your magnetism, your energy, your soul is being harnessed and drained, therefore causing you to age to being a slave. It's important to know your history, not his story. It's important to know your history so that you can know what once was, so that we can get back to what once was. Everything that we do is anti-life, anti-Christ, if you want to call it, anti-God. For we are all powerful beings, which is why they have you slaving your life away, which is why they're poisoning your foods, which is why they do not heal you when you go to their hospitals, which is why they send you to church to give your magnetism, your energy away. They lied to you about your history and hid it so that you cannot know the truth of thyself. A lot of us are ancient beings. Whether you believe me or not, whether you think I'm crazy or not. A lot of you are new souls, which is why you think we are crazy, and which is why you do not believe, which is why it's easier for you to be programmed and manipulated. Understand, no matter how old you think you are, due to you having a physical old body, does not mean that you're older than someone who is younger in a physical body. This is all an illusion. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, it is very real. Understand that anything that they tell us in movies, TV shows, books, etc., so on, is not make-believe. It is not myths. They cannot create, nor can they make anything from nothing. This is all taken from something, whether you believe it or not. As I said before, and as I've said yesterday, war is on the horizon, whether you want to believe that or not. They got you believing it's going to be a war versus our country versus another. In actuality, it's going to be the beings like us versus our own government, versus our own system. This is due to the rise of consciousness and awakening amongst the entire realm, not just here in America, but all over the entire realm. This will be the real war. And after this war, you will see how beautiful life can truly be. What you don't know is that your ancestors sacrificed their life time after time after time again, just so they can prevent us being in the times that we are in now. For us not to honor our ancestors' sacrifice is kind of a slap in the face, a spit in the face. For I have talked to the ancestors many, many times, regardless of what you think. I'm not here to prove anything to you. I'm simply a messenger. They're not so much judging us, but it is a sense of disgracefulness due to the way that we are. The way that we appear is a lot weaker than what we used to be. We're, in a sense, yes men and yes women, yes master. The fact of the matter is, the way that we are living is not the way we are supposed to be living. You are not supposed to be paying bills, as I have said before. Look into this. You are not supposed to be going to work. You had a purpose, as I have said trillions of times, and you have forgotten who you are. Literally. You're not a street nigga. You're not a stripper. You're not this and you're not that. You are ancient, cosmic, primordial beings, whether you believe that or not. I challenge you to remember. I challenge you to discover the truth of our real history. I challenge you to discover the truth of your real purpose. I challenge you to discover the truth of who you really are. As I've said before as well, it is a spiritual warfare. But as we know, everything that happens in the spiritual manifests into the physical. So whether you want war or not, it's coming. Whether you believe war is coming, it's coming. Not any one of us are better than the other. We are all Christ. This is a fact. Yeshua taught you this in the Gospel of the Holy 12, which is a book which was taken out of the Bible, which is why in the Bible, Yeshua disappeared from the age of 12 to 30. This message is for the conscious beings. There is beauty and peace on the horizon, but we must go through chaos first. I say all this with love and light. You know I love y'all. Ashe, ashe.